Yo guys, I'm looking at people right now and it looks like 5 waves are actually pretty much in right now. We're getting very close to in. It's hard to argue against it, right? I mean, it's got to be a 1 somewhere in here. 2, 3, 4, probably a 5 up there. Something like that. Unless it's gonna go parabolic on us. Likely not though. Excuse me. Look on the really low time frame. I can't even properly count this guy. I'm not able to at all. Because this is only 1, 2, 3. But I'm just gonna assume somewhere in there it's a 1. Right? Fuck, I've got no idea. But that looks like a 5th is pretty much formed now. So if a 5th is formed now, it's going to be a really good opportunity to short. I mean, I can't really count on the 5-second time frame. It's hard. If I were to look at it on a different time frame, like the 1-minute chart or the 30-second chart, that does look like it's done right now already. The 3 looks like it had the biggest peak there. So now it's dropping. That's my guess. I'm going to look for an entry. All right, guys, what's up? So I'm in a position for people right now. I just entered it like right now, pretty much. I'm in it for 218K, $218,000. I'm leveraged times 2, so nothing substantial here. And the main reason I'm in this trade is because of a 5 count. That's got to be clearly in already. 1 somewhere in there, 2. I'm gonna count somewhere at 1 or 3 in here somewhere. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to make 3. 4 finishes up somewhere in here. Okay, 4 finishes up somewhere, and this makes us a nice 5. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere in there is 4, and there's a 5, and it's already extended about 16%. I see bearishly diverging RSI all across the board right now. On the 1-minute time frame, you see the big peak 3, peak 1, peak 3, peak 5. That means that all 5 must be done. The 1-minute crossed over hard already. So most likely we will drop now. I'm in a $200,000 position. I'm gonna go for a close around here. Say 945. I have 2.24 mil. I'm up about 1.3K right now already. Very fast trade. I called it in my group hard too. So we're dropping to the downside. I'm up $2,000 now, which is 1%. Very nice trade. I'm up about 1.8K today, shorting today. Shorting Ant and also, I think it was Ant twice, yeah. This is going to drop to the downside. There's only that little wick here that's acting as a support thus far. I don't want to bounce. Don't bounce. So now we get another wave to the downside on the 15-minute chart. I'm going to take this retracement right here. That's a pretty good trace. Nice. Huge drop right now. It's just passing that wick. It's gonna break it, I think. 2.6K. See how little resolution this provides on the 1-minute chart? There's nothing, guys. You can't trade on this time frame if you want to catch a big trades. Like, how do you trade on this? You just can't. It just doesn't work like that. I'm gonna probably pop my close here. I'm gonna try to 5-5. I got a really big wall right now. It's still driving downside hard though. 5-4, great. It's going down. It's going down hard. There's the 4 ranges. 3. I'm not greedy at all, so I'm gonna take my profit right here. Let's see. Actually, there's a wave that's bouncing up now. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's making the 5 waves up there. It's probably gonna pop upwards a little bit. Unless we just get a drive down, which would be phenomenal. I'm gonna try to take my profit right here, 594. Right here for 3K. Oh, it's going down even further. I'm gonna try to put my limit in here. Let's see if it pops. Nope. That's getting up there now. 0.0953. And that would take 3.3k here. Good, my limits are getting filled up now. 3.3k. It's starting to. I got a little bit of my position filled here. I got half of them filled. Not bad. I got half of my profit filled. Okay, which is really nice. So now we're just making the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a very typical zigzag. I have to really zoom in on a lower time frame here. I think this is just making the B wave. So that makes the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So this is just making the B wave up probably, or the second wave, I don't know. And then there's another one dropping down. Here's making an attempt to come down, but realistically, it'll just do that, I'm guessing. One more zigzag up and then a push down. Here's the push. It's trying to push it down now. I'm not 5'3", keep in mind, okay? 5'3" is my number. 5'3" is a big wall that I put up there. I played about a quarter mil. So we try to drive there. We got a little bit more of my close here. Nice. We're getting more of my close. It's just a little bit. They're just nibbling. I got a big wall. And boom. $3,300 profit here. Whew, baby. Check it out. Check out what I said to my group, guys. I said right here, very clear, super clear. I told everybody, people catches my eye. I tell them this straight up. Like, I'll show you guys the video that I post. You guys gotta message me if you're curious about my Discord group. Sorry, that's not the video. This one right here. But right now, it looks like 5 waves are actually, look, pretty much in right now. Like, I'm counting 5 waves right there, telling the group exactly what's going on. So anyways, it was a really good call for the group there. I'm up a significant amount today. I'm up $5,000 today. Yeah, I'm up 5k. So this fit the typical formula of shorting. Okay, the typical formula of shorting is just a 5 Elliott wave count, but you know, this was an entire structure up that rallied about 16%. And you're seeing literally the clearest counts that you can imagine here, right? Like 1, 2, and then there's a little 1 in there somewhere, and that's truncated, right? So this is a 1 in there, 2. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and that makes the 5 for the subwave 3, a 4 down and a 5. So I took I always play only 1 wave at a time, right? 1 wave at a time, and this last one made clear waves, very clear waves, all bearishly diverging RSI. Really big diverging RSI. I played on the first wave down there, hits the EMA, bounces up, and now there's probably another wave down, which I don't really play the C wave down anymore. I choose not to. So cheers, guys. $3,300 live trading for you. Philicon Crypto. Boom. All right, so I decided to enter the trade again. Okay, so I took in 3,300 on the other trade. But now I decided to enter it again because I'm very confident that this right here is only the A wave that has formed officially, and that there's a B wave coming down now. That's my bias right here. Yeah, I'm very confident that this is my bias, because this ends up hitting the golden ratio up here. Look. Right, the golden ratio, that is where my entry was. Right there. I'm entering at the golden ratio, see that? Like on the top side up. Right there. I'm gonna go for a 1% scalp right to the downside for a double bottom on A. I don't think it's gonna break to the downside further. Make sure you guys are getting into my course, honestly. Like, I teach all this stuff in my course. It's a really good course. It's a lot better than the first one, like by magnitudes. I watched it over and I'm just kind of blown away by the quality that I'm more like impressed by the effort that I put into making that course. I'm very impressed with myself for actually having some ridiculous standard that I held myself to. I usually don't put in that much effort into a lot of things I do anymore, because trading is very natural to me now. Just gotta follow your rules. First one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where you took my trade, where you saw me take that profit. And now I'm just basically doing the exact same thing, except I'm sorry, I'm shorting it again, except I'm taking it on the top side, right? Where and if you look on the 1 minute, like the 30 minutes, the 30-second time frame, like fuck, does that ever look like an ABC structure? Doesn't it? What else can you think? You have to think that it's an ABC structure. There's nothing else for you to think of. So most likely this is going to be a drop to the downside. If not, I still got a really good scalp. But one thing that you'll notice here is that I reduced my position size. I'm not even playing more than leverage times 1 now. I'm literally only in leverage times 1, playing $96,000. So let's see if this is going to drop here. So both together combined, I'm trading $318,000 or $320,000 roughly to try to attempt to scalp this. Let's see if anything else is really hot today. This is why I like to let coins run first. I like to let coins run because I can easily just catch a dip. That's kind of my plan. Like I don't care at all about. Oh, this one's probably gonna double finish up there like that. It's probably a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably a 5 right up there. But this is a complicated one, very complicated structure, so I don't want to fuck around with it. Not only that, like maybe it's gonna really rally to the upside and go parabolic. I don't know. You know, so that's scary as well. I got these guys on my watch list. People's higher on my priority list. Have to wait, have to give it some time to come to fruition. I'm not scared of that trade. I'm pretty confident about it actually. Oh wow, I was wondering why this was so volatile here, but not so volatile over there. I was like, there was a delay. What coin was I looking at again? Ant, right? Ant is a little bit scary, the characteristics of it, because it could really go parabolic, and I don't really want to risk anything like that to enter. But it did end up going a pretty big amount, 27%, so there could be a rally soon, or a drop rather. I don't know yet. They could go very parabolic. I'm going to tell the group that this could go parabolic or you're going to get a big drop. Okay, so I got to really tell the group that. I'm tired today. Don't mind me while I do this live with you guys. I'm running my group still, right? 5-way potential on and possible parabolic move. Careful, it's also at the resistance. Long term. So see, there's a big resistance here as well. Do you see that? Like, I don't know if it's gonna go up. I couldn't tell you. Looks like it's gonna drop, to be honest. I don't really know. Where's people? People got a big drop just now. I'm up 1,000 at least. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So do you see why I entered this position here? Okay. So that's a really big drop. It's gonna fall right through that. Watch. Just based on the price action, it's gonna fall right through it. So I entered that because I see a 1 wave down. I'm gonna close it actually. 1,600 profit. Boom. That was good. Maybe 1,200 or so. So I took this trade here because of an easy count of 1 wave. Then I saw an ABC. And not only did I see an ABC, I see an actual C wave that gets hit right there. Okay. So I can see a C wave get hit. So I'm going to enter on the C wave coming down. So I just made $4,900, $4,700, something like that. I don't know, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7 in front of you guys in about 30 minutes. See you later. Bye.